What's up, guys? Jody Dean here, Mr. Hunting the Dead, back with another session by demand. A lot of people have asked me to do a second session reaching out to Mac Miller. My first session, I don't know if we contacted him or not, honestly. A lot of people were like really upset. They're like, oh, how can you say that you contacted Mac Miller for sure? And I can't. I'm not like the other guy out there that, straight up just told you, yeah, this is Mac Miller and whatever. Like, I heard what sounded like Mac's tone of voice. And it kind of sounded like they were directly communicating with me. And that's all I can say. With that said, my session was real. The spirit box is real. When you're scanning through radio channels, you don't hear DJs and infomercials and stuff like that saying, "Demon, help me." I mean, who scans through the radio and hears those kind of things, guys? I mean, there's so much to say about the spirit box being real. It's something that I've researched for years, and that's what I love about it, is the science of it, that we can communicate with spirits in real time because they're energy, and they can use that energy to talk to us through frequency. How fucking cool is that? Holy fuck a moly. I fucking love it. It gets me really, really hard. I'm going to tell you what else is going to be pretty fun right now. We're going to try and contact Mac Miller. Mac Miller was fucking amazing in the studio. He had some good tracks, but he just really was a good dude. And the proof in that fucking pudding right there is, if you look up Mac Miller and like look at interviews he did and like things that other artists, recording artists, executives, producers, whatever said about him, everybody said what a sweet guy he was, what a nice guy he was. Just such warm-hearted individual. So, are we going to communicate with him right now? I don't know. I hope so. I would like to think so. Let's see what we can do, and we'll go from there. All right, motherfuckers? I love you. I'm trying to communicate with Malcolm, also known as Mac Miller. Mac, can you hear my voice? Can the spirits help us? Help bring Mac to the speaker. Bring him to the mic again. Mac, have you talked to XXX Tentacion? Have you seen X? What about Lil Peep? Are you guys all freestyling in your spirit lives? Few things came through, but nothing really crazy yet. We'll keep going though. Mac, please come through. Hundreds of your fans have asked me to do another session with you. That was pretty good, but it didn't sound like Mac. What do you miss about living? Have other YouTubers reached out to you? Sounded like a response. Okay, so right now we really haven't got a lot of responses. There was some things that came through there. Maybe we caught more than what I'm aware of, but we're gonna keep going because I feel like there are spirits that want to talk, and maybe Mac will come through, or maybe he can tell us if he's been hanging out with X or Peep. That'd be pretty cool. We're gonna turn it on, hit reverse. It's already going in FM on 350. Mr. Miller, what are you? Where are you at right now? Have you seen the recording artist, rapper XXX Tentacion? Can you tell us Ooh. Can you tell us how Lil Peep is doing? So many people want to hear your voice again. They want to hear if you're okay. Are you suffering? What do you want to say to your family? Were you murdered? Did somebody give you bad drugs? Okay. Did we talk to Mac there? I'm not really sure. Honestly, I felt like the first session I did with him, I heard a lot more. But there were some responses to some things there. Now, here's what I will say is it may be very well that other spirits are answering for Mac, that are answering for X, that are answering for Lil Peep. I mean, you think about it. I'm in Florida. Mac died in California. Now X did die 6.5 hours away from where I live here, but spirits are able to communicate with us long distance. And I know that sounds crazy, but I've seen it over and over. I've been researching this forever. I've got a lot of investigations to my name. And when you see this so much, you can't write it off. I mean, I've talked to people in the UK before, and they swear up and down that I've communicated with their grandfather, their grandmothers, their husbands, their wives. They've heard their voices, and they've heard words and responses that mean something to them. Some of them, it only means something to them. Like I would never get it. And a lot of these people I don't really know. They hit me up, they book me for sessions, and I mean, I'm amazed because usually, well, always, I never have anybody that's like, that was, I didn't know who that was. Everybody's always like, you know what? I was trying to communicate with my dad, but that's my grandma. That's her voice for the world. And when she called me, what she did, Muffin Patty or whatever the hell the nickname was, they're like, holy shit, that was what she, called me. So pretty compelling stuff, guys. By now, I've edited this video, so we will know if maybe Mac or X or Peep came through. I hope they did, and I'm always willing to try again. Like I said, this was a very high in demand video. A lot of people asked me to do a part 2, so I fucking did it because I love you guys. And the best thing you can do to pay me back right now is to hit subscribe, like, comment, share, and invite HTD into your fucking hearts because that's what real people do. They do. And praise HTD. All right? Now, thank you. Thank you. You guys have a good fucking day.